Believe it or not, crows are nature's own geniuses. These remarkable birds showcase cognitive capabilities that rival primates and even young children. Crows can recognize human faces, allowing them to discern between those who treat them well and those who do not. This ability to hold grudges is impressive, but that's just the beginning of their intelligence. Crows are skilled toolmakers, bending wires into hooks and shaping leaves into scoops to extract insects from hard-to-reach places. The New Caledonian crow is particularly adept at solving complex, multi-step puzzles that require foresight and planning, which speaks volumes about their advanced problem-solving skills. Furthermore, crows exhibit remarkable memory. They cache food in hundreds of hiding spots and can recall these locations even months later. Their social interaction is equally fascinating. In groups, crows use intricate vocal signals to communicate about threats, coordinate attacks, or relay important information. Additionally, they have been trained to distinguish shapes, colors, and sequences, demonstrating that their intelligence truly rivals that of a 5-year-old child. How many more secrets do these feathered masterminds hold? You won't believe this about the Pandora virus. The Pandora virus, discovered in 2013, is the largest virus known to science, making it a fascinating subject for researchers. Unlike most viruses that remain invisible to the naked eye, the Pandora virus can be observed under a standard microscope, which is quite remarkable. Imagine being able to see a virus without any specialized equipment. This opens up new possibilities for studying viral biology. With a genome 50 times larger than the flu virus, the Pandora virus is like a hefty novel brimming with genetic information, compared to the shorter tales told by smaller viruses. It was discovered in a water sample taken from a pond in Brazil, leading to groundbreaking discussions about the nature of viruses. This giant virus challenges our understanding of viral evolution, pushing scientists to rethink what constitutes a virus and how they interact with other microscopic life forms. As researchers probe deeper into its complexities and unique features, the Pandora virus may unveil secrets about the origins of viruses and the intricacies of life itself. Isn't it incredible to think about such a giant lurking in nature, reshaping our scientific narrative? Ever wondered why Sweden loves its festivals so much? Sweden is a country overflowing with vibrant traditions, and its festivals are an exceptional way to delve into the essence of Nordic culture. One standout celebration is Midsummer, an enchanting event held around the summer solstice, when the sun shines the longest. During this lively festival, friends and families gather to dance around maypoles, sing traditional songs, and indulge in delightful treats like herring and fresh new potatoes. Then comes Lucia Day on December 13th, a heartwarming occasion where the figure of Saint Lucia appears in a white gown adorned with a crown of candles, illuminating the dark winter days. Schools and communities partake in beautiful processions, filling the air with melodious songs. Don't overlook Walpurgis Night on April 30th, a spirited celebration that welcomes spring with bonfires and cheerful singing. These festivals do more than entertain. They forge connections between people, nature, and their rich history. So whether you're adorned with a flower crown at midsummer or joining a melodic Lucia procession, you're immersing yourself in the vibrant tapestry of Swedish heritage. These cultural celebrations light up the chilly winters and create unforgettable memories of the Swedish summer. Believe it or not, water can be in 3 states. At a captivating location known as the Triple Point, water astonishes us by existing simultaneously as a solid, liquid, and gas. This remarkable phenomenon occurs under specific conditions of temperature and pressure. Imagine a scenario where ice liquid water, and water vapor harmoniously coexist within a single container. This magical moment takes place at precisely 0.01 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 6 of 1.11 pascals. Scientists are particularly fascinated by the triple point because it allows them to calibrate thermometers and deepens our understanding of water's unique properties. Why does this matter? Precise temperature measurement is critical for a wide range of activities, from baking the perfect cake to conducting scientific research. Whenever you sip a refreshing drink or observe ice melting in a glass, consider the incredible science behind water. It's not just a common element. Water is a super in the realm of science, demonstrating its extraordinary ability to exist in different forms at the same time. How cool is that? Ever thought about why watermelons can cost thousands? The answer lies in the extraordinary Densike watermelon, a rare gem grown exclusively on the island of Hokkaido in Japan. Known for its famously sweet and juicy taste, this unique watermelon captivates attention with its striking shiny black skin, setting it apart from the usual green varieties we see in stores. The Densike watermelon's allure goes beyond its flavor. Its price can soar to over $6,000 for a single fruit. This high cost stems from its scarcity, as only a limited number are produced each year. The meticulous care taken by farmers significantly contributes to its value, as they ensure these delicate watermelons receive optimal amounts of water, sunlight, and protection from pests. This dedicated cultivation process results in a fruit that not only tastes divine, but also boasts a reputation as a luxurious gift or a status symbol among those who appreciate fine delicacies. Next time you enjoy a simple slice of watermelon, imagine the incredible journey and effort behind the prized Densike variety. You might be shocked to learn that Ryan Reynolds owns a gin brand. That's right. The talented actor, celebrated for his comedic roles and blockbuster films, embarked on an exciting venture in 2018 when he invested in Aviation Gin. This American gin stands out due to its smooth flavor profile, which is meticulously crafted from a blend of botanicals, delivering an exceptional taste that elevates both cocktails and sipping experiences. Rather than simply lending his name, Ryan dove into the gin world with enthusiasm, participating in the brand's marketing and even starring in humorous ads that showcase his wit. His genuine passion for Aviation Gin resonates with consumers, making it a favorite choice among gin aficionados and casual drinkers alike. Thanks to Ryan's dynamic personality and commitment to excellence, Aviation Gin has developed a strong community of loyal fans. This venture exemplifies how modern celebrities like Reynolds are shifting gears from the silver screen to entrepreneurship, exploring exciting avenues beyond acting. So, the next time you enjoy a refreshing gin cocktail, remember to raise your glass to Ryan Reynolds and his successful foray into the world of spirits. Believe it or not, Kenya is key to human evolution. This stunning country, particularly its remarkable Rift Valley, is a vital piece of the puzzle in understanding where we come from. For millions of years, the Rift Valley has served as a playground for paleontologists, revealing ancient secrets about our ancestors. Walking through this area feels like stepping back in time, where early humans thrived alongside a changing landscape. Among the most famous discoveries is Lucy, an Australopithecus afarensis, just a stone's throw away in Ethiopia. But Kenya is much more than that. It has also yielded other significant finds, such as Homo habilis and Homo erectus. These discoveries illuminate critical stages in our evolution, showcasing not only how distinct species emerged, but also how they adapted to their environments. Each excavation brings forth new evidence, offering fresh insights into the intricate history of our species. From tools to traces of ancient habitats, Kenya's fossil record is a narrative of survival and development. So the next time you explore our origins, consider how Kenya is a central player in this extraordinary saga. Here's something incredible about Nike's iconic logo. It's an exceptional tale that began in 1971, when Carolyn Davidson, a graphic design student, was commissioned by Phil Knight, a co-founder of Nike, to create a logo for his emerging athletic shoe company. At the time, Knight sought a design that embodied speed and motion, prompting Davidson to whip up the now famous swoosh for a mere $35. This modest fee hardly hinted at the monumental success her design would achieve. Today, the swoosh is not just a logo, it's a powerful symbol recognized worldwide, representing not only Nike, but also the relentless spirit of sports and personal achievement. Adding an intriguing twist to this impressive story, Davidson was later awarded 500 shares of Nike as a token of gratitude for her groundbreaking work. Initially, these shares held little value, but as Nike's popularity soared, so did their worth, with estimates now reaching around a staggering $1 million. This captivating narrative illustrates how remarkable achievements can stem from humble beginnings and serves as a testament to the unexpected rewards that creativity can bring. Here's a wild fact about grenadier fish. These remarkable creatures are not just your average fish swimming around. They're a key player in the deep sea ecosystem. Known scientifically as macroweirids, grenadiers inhabit the ocean's darkest depths, often residing up to 6 kilometers below the surface. Imagine living in that pitch-black water, where sunlight never reaches. Comprising about 15% of the deep-sea fish population, grenadiers are crucial for maintaining ecological balance. Their elongated bodies and large eyes are perfectly designed for survival in extreme environments filled with immense pressure. As these bottom dwellers glide along the ocean floor, they primarily feed on smaller fish and crustaceans, making them vital components of the marine food web. Their feeding habits also help recycle nutrients in the deep sea, contributing to the overall health of their environment. It's astounding to think that even in the most secluded parts of our planet, life flourishes in intricate ways. Next time you think of the ocean, remember that beneath the waves lies a vibrant ecosystem, rich with surprises and hidden wonders. Here's something incredible about why is the Atacama Desert a stargazing paradise? This remarkable place, located in northern Chile, is often hailed as one of the best spots on Earth for observing the night sky. Its astonishingly clear atmosphere, characterized by extreme dryness and lack of moisture, allows breathtaking views of stars, planets, and galaxies without any visual distortion. With minimal light pollution due to its sparse population and the absence of major cities nearby, the night sky reveals thousands of twinkling stars, even to the naked eye. Stargazing here transforms into a magical experience, attracting visitors worldwide. Local astronomy tours capitalize on these perfect conditions, offering telescopes and expert guides who help you explore intricate constellations and awe-inspiring celestial events. Additionally, prestigious astrophysical institutions like the European Southern Observatory have established facilities in the region, conducting groundbreaking research that takes full advantage of the unique environmental elements. Whether you're an astronomy fanatic, a curious beginner, or simply someone who enjoys the beauty of the cosmos, spending a night under the stars in the Atacama is an unforgettable adventure. Here's a wild fact about U.S. presidents. You might be shocked to learn that John F. Kennedy was once the richest president in American history before Donald Trump took the spotlight. Born into a prominent Boston family, Kennedy's fortune stemmed from both family wealth and his personal investments. While his net worth didn't reach the billions often associated with today's political figures, His financial status was considerable for his era. The Kennedy family was heavily involved in industries such as shipbuilding and real estate, which provided a solid foundation for his wealth long before he pursued a political career. It's intriguing to reflect on how Kennedy's financial background intersected with his leadership during critical events like the Cuban Missile Crisis and the Civil Rights Movement. His wealth not only afforded him a luxurious lifestyle, but also opened doors to influential connections that likely shaped his decisions and policies. So, next time you ponder the legacies of presidents, consider the significant impact of wealth on leadership styles and political choices. Could financial power sway decisions in history? Guess what really drives thunder across long distances? It might surprise you to learn that the rumble of thunder can be heard from as far as 15 miles away. However, this impressive distance can vary based on the storm's intensity and size. When lightning strikes, it heats the surrounding air to an astonishing temperature, creating a rapid expansion that generates sound waves. These waves translate into the thunder we hear moments later. If a storm is particularly powerful, those sound waves can traverse even further, depending on favorable atmospheric conditions. Factors like humidity, temperature, and wind direction play crucial roles in how sound travels. On quieter days, during smaller storms, you might catch distant cracks or soft rumbles instead of the booming thunder. So, the next time you hear that rumbling in the distance, remember it's not just any sound. It's nature's mighty force echoing across miles, reminding us of the spectacular energy released in a thunderstorm. Prepare to be amazed by the truth about slave trades. The transatlantic slave trade is often portrayed as solely a British endeavor, but the reality paints a much broader picture. While British ships are famously depicted transporting humans from West Africa to America, their involvement accounts for just a small 6% of the overall figures. Shockingly, about 90% of the enslaved individuals were actually sent to Spanish and Portuguese colonies in South America. Major destinations included Brazil and the Caribbean, where the demand for labor on sprawling sugar plantations was insatiable. This trade, which lasted for centuries, drastically transformed the demographics and cultural fabric of these regions. Interestingly, the Portuguese were the trailblazers of this horrendous trade, starting back in the 15th century and establishing the networks that would allow others to follow suit. By exploring this broader context, we can better understand the profound implications of the transatlantic slave trade and appreciate the myriad of histories that have shaped our modern world. This journey invites us into the often overlooked narratives that deserve recognition and remembrance. You won't believe this about Africa's most connected country. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, or DRC, stands out not only for its impressive borders with 9 neighboring countries: Angola, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Tanzania, Zambia, Sudan, the Central African Republic, and the Republic of Congo, but also for the unique proximity of its capital, Kinshasa. Just 2.5 miles away lies Brazzaville, the capital of the Republic of Congo. Imagine 2 major cities almost within walking distance, buzzing with life and vibrant cultures. The closeness fosters rich cultural exchanges, trade opportunities, and friendships that are hard to replicate elsewhere. With the Congo River flowing between them, residents often navigate the waters, reinforcing their bonds. Each city boasts its own character. Kinshasa is known for its lively music scene and markets brimming with color, while Brazzaville offers historical insights and a different culinary experience. The DRC, abundant in natural resources, showcases the beauty of interconnectedness between diverse communities, raising intriguing questions. How does this geographical closeness influence their identities? What stories do these cities share? Have you ever wondered about the giant hard drive? Back in 1980, IBM revolutionized data storage with the introduction of the first 1 gigabyte hard drive, an astonishing machine that weighed a staggering 500 pounds. Can you imagine trying to move that hefty piece of technology? At the time, this colossal drive came with a price tag of $40,000, a significant investment that reflects just how far we've come in the tech world. Today, you can carry hundreds of gigabytes in your pocket with your smartphone or a tiny flash drive. This hefty hard drive wasn't merely a marvel of size and cost. It marked a pivotal moment in our ability to store and access information efficiently. As the tech industry was on the brink of a major storage revolution, this massive drive served as a vital stepping stone, paving the way for the compact and powerful devices we use today. The next time you upload a photo or stream a movie, take a moment to appreciate the journey from that refrigerator-sized hard drive to the sleek technology of the present. Can you imagine that highways need constant care? The reality of aging highway infrastructure demands ongoing attention to ensure safety and functionality. Across the U.S., highways face challenges from not only the relentless flow of vehicles, but also unpredictable weather conditions. Heavy trucks and cars exert pressure on these roads, leading to cracks and potholes that can make driving hazardous. It's not just a matter of comfort. These conditions can seriously impact vehicle performance and driver safety. And then there's Mother Nature to contend with. Heavy rain can erode road surfaces, while extreme heat can cause asphalt to swell and crack. This means road crews are constantly at work, patching up surfaces, repainting lane markings, and maintaining visibility of important safety signs. Regular maintenance, though often overlooked, plays a crucial role in extending the life of our highways, ultimately saving taxpayers money. The next time you encounter roadwork during your travels, take a moment to appreciate the effort behind keeping our roadways safe and efficient for everyone. Most people don't know this, but Glastonbury Tor is magical. This iconic hill in Somerset, England, is not merely a scenic view. It is also a treasure trove of history and legend. Rising majestically over the town of Glastonbury, the Tor is topped by the remnants of a medieval church tower that echoes centuries of stories. The site captures the imagination because many believe it has been a sacred pilgrimage destination for ages, drawing spiritual seekers from all walks of life. Intertwined with tales of King Arthur and the quest for the Holy Grail, Glastonbury Tor enhances its captivating mystique. Some legends suggest that King Arthur himself rests here, while others propose that the hill serves as the gateway to Avalon, a mythical land resplendent with healing powers and enchanted magic. Today, visitors ascend Glastonbury Tor, not just to soak in the panoramic views, but also to immerse themselves in its rich blend of history and spirituality. Whether you are eager to uncover ancient secrets or simply enjoying a breathtaking hike, Glastonbury Tor offers an unforgettable journey into the heart of legend and lore. Did you know that butterflies taste with their feet? Butterflies have a remarkable adaptation that allows them to taste everything they land on, thanks to specialized chemoreceptors located on their feet. When a butterfly alights on a plant, these sensors spring into action, quickly analyzing essential factors like sugar content, toxins, and the suitability of the plant for laying eggs. For female butterflies, this ability is paramount. They must select the perfect leaves for their caterpillars to hatch and thrive. Choosing unsuitable plants could jeopardize the survival of the next generation, making accurate detection vital. In addition to finding suitable egg-laying sites, these foot sensors also help butterflies identify rich nectar sources, enhancing their feeding efficiency. This adaptation allows butterflies to make informed decisions swiftly, conserving time and energy by avoiding the need to bite or taste with their mouths. Essentially, they have developed a unique way of tasting the world by using their feet, an ingenious solution that underscores the fascinating intricacies of survival in nature. Turns out, the truth is that countless universes could exist. The concept of the multiverse is one of the most exciting ideas in modern physics, suggesting our universe is just a single strand in an intricate cosmic fabric. Imagine a reality where an infinite number of other universes coexist, each with its distinct set of physical laws and constants. This captivating idea arises from theories like quantum mechanics and string theory, which propose that every time a quantum event occurs, such as flipping a coin, the universe splits into divergent branches. This phenomenon is referred to as the many worlds interpretation, which suggests that each potential outcome gives birth to a new universe. So, every choice we make, or even random occurrences, could potentially create a fresh universe. While direct evidence for these parallel worlds remains elusive, the allure of the multiverse theory continues to spark the curiosity of scientists, philosophers, and even fans of science fiction. This provocative notion encourages us to ponder the possibilities of existence itself and challenges our understanding of reality. What if our universe is merely one of an infinite array of worlds waiting to be discovered? Turns out, the truth is that Slinky has fascinating origins. During World War II, an unexpected turn of events led to one of the most iconic toys in history, the Slinky. Navy engineer Richard James was busy working on a device to stabilize sensitive equipment when he accidentally dropped a spring prototype. To his surprise, the spring didn't just fall, it sprang back up and landed upright. This surprising incident ignited a spark of creativity in James, who envisioned a playful toy that could entertain children and adults alike. He and his wife, Betty, refined the design, and in 1945, they introduced the Slinky to an eager public. Children were instantly captivated by its simple yet mesmerizing ability to walk downstairs, creating a delightful spectacle. The Slinky quickly became a household favorite, appearing in various commercials and movies, even becoming a symbol of playfulness in American culture. To this day, the Slinky continues to enchant new generations with its bouncy charm, reminding us that sometimes the best ideas spring from unexpected moments of inspiration. What if I told you beetles rid the Milky Way? It's not just a whimsical thought. Dung beetles have an extraordinary ability to navigate using the stars. These tiny navigators, often no larger than a fingertip, are known for their incredible skill in rolling dung balls. Remarkably, studies reveal that they can use the Milky Way as a compass to travel in a straight line at night, expertly avoiding obstacles and potential predators. This skill is crucial for their survival, especially as they make their way back to burrows where they store food and lay eggs. Interestingly, when the stars are obscured by clouds, some species of dung beetles can still rely on the moon's light to help them navigate. Imagine a beetle carrying a dung ball much heavier than itself, using the celestial glow as a guide, reminding us that even the smallest beings possess astonishing capabilities. This fascinating relationship between nature and the cosmos not only highlights the beetle's unique adaptations, but also illustrates the incredible diversity of survival strategies found throughout the animal kingdom. How else do you think animals find their way in the dark? Hard to believe, but magnetic rings transformed computer memory. In the early days of computing, memory technology took a fascinating turn with the use of tiny magnetic rings that revolutionized how data was stored and processed. Each ring functioned as a remarkable component, allowing electrical signals to circulate through it and effectively store information. When engineers needed to erase data, all they had to do was reverse the current, making these rings reusable and efficient. This innovative approach marked a significant breakthrough, providing computers with a reliable method to hold and manipulate information vital to their operations. Picture an intricate network of these rings, strung together on wires, tirelessly working to perform complex calculations, akin to tiny gold nuggets of technology. Unfortunately, this groundbreaking technology began to fade with the invention of microchips, which packed even more power into smaller spaces. Nonetheless, the legacy of magnetic ring memory remains an essential chapter in computing history, illustrating how engineers creatively shaped technology that influences our daily lives. Isn't it astounding that something so small played such a pivotal role in the advancements we often take for granted? Can you imagine that sleep cleans your brain? When we drift off into a deep slumber, our brains engage in an extraordinary housekeeping routine. This fascinating process is known as autophagy, where the brain actively works to clear away damaged cells and toxins that accumulate during waking hours. Think of it as your brain's nightly maintenance checkup, ensuring everything is running smoothly, much like tidying up your living space. However, adequate quality sleep is crucial for this cleaning process to function effectively. When you skimp on sleep, the brain fog rolls in, clouding your ability to concentrate and remember vital information. Waking up can feel as if your mind is trapped in quicksand. This highlights the importance of prioritizing sleep hygiene. Quality rest helps your body recharge, while simultaneously ensuring that your brain has the opportunity to reset. The next time you snuggle into bed, remember, you're not merely resting. You're empowering your brain to carry out its remarkable cleanup mission. Hard to believe, but moles can sense with their noses. The star-nosed mole is a remarkable creature that defies our usual understanding of how animals perceive their environment. Living in the dark, winding tunnels of the underground, this small mammal relies on an incredible adaptation rather than sight. Surrounding its nostrils is a unique, star-shaped ring composed of 22 fleshy appendages filled with tiny sensory receptors called Eimer's organs. These specialized structures give the star-nosed mole an extraordinary ability to detect textures, vibrations, and temperatures with astonishing speed. In fact, it can identify and consume its prey in less than 8 milliseconds, which is quicker than humans can visually recognize anything. This means that while other animals depend heavily on their eyesight to navigate and find food, the star-nosed mole has evolved a highly efficient tactile radar system that scans its surroundings with unmatched precision. Such sensitivity transforms the beast's sense of touch into a superpower, enabling it to thrive in its dark habitat by identifying food and obstacles with incredible accuracy. Isn't nature fascinating? Let's uncover the truth about Indy 500 thrills. This legendary race, held annually at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, is a crown jewel in the world of motorsports. Known as the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indy 500 draws over 300,000 fans to the track each Memorial Day weekend. But it isn't just about speed. It's steeped in rich tradition that includes the famous driving the pace car and the iconic call to action, "Gentlemen, start your engines." The race spans an intense 500 miles, showcasing some of the best drivers from around the globe competing fiercely, not only for a trophy, but also for a cherished piece of motorsport history. The excitement is palpable as cars zoom around the track at breathtaking speeds, while the thunderous roar of engines echoes throughout the stands, heightening the electrifying atmosphere. Fans partake in unique festivities, with tailgating and celebrations that amplify the thrill. From legendary figures like A.J. Foyt to modern stars like Helio Castronevs, the Indy 500 has created countless unforgettable moments that resonate deeply with fans and drivers alike. Would you dare to feel that rush in person? Turns out, the truth is that kangaroos pack a punch. The red kangaroo, the largest marsupial on Earth, possesses a remarkable ability, a lethal kick delivered by its powerful hind legs. These legs are not only muscular, but also spring-loaded, enabling kicks that can reach speeds of nearly 50 km/h. When threatened or challenged, a male kangaroo can deliver a kick so strong it can crack ribs or bring down a fierce predator. In a fight, kangaroos cleverly balance on their thick, sturdy tails, using it almost like a third leg, while launching both hind feet upward in a remarkable display of strength and agility. This kick serves a dual purpose. It acts as a defense mechanism, while also playing a vital role in social hierarchy. Male kangaroos engage in bouts of boxing and grappling, where skills and strength are tested to establish dominance. Furthermore, their tail not only assists in stabilization during these engaging movements, but also enhances their jumping capabilities, making each leap a strategic combination of power and precision. In the wild, a kangaroo's kick signifies more than just a defensive action. It embodies strength, control, and a unique adaptation for survival. Guess what really drives French cuisine's charm? This culinary treasure is recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, celebrating its elegance, sophistication, and emotional artistry. French food acts not just as sustenance, but as a beautiful expression of culture and tradition. Picture iconic dishes like coq au vin, where tender chicken braises with rich wine, earthy mushrooms, and crispy bacon, creating a profound taste experience. Then there's ratatouille, a vibrant vegetable medley that bursts with flavor and freshness, capturing the essence of seasonal produce. Breakfast in France boasts flaky, buttery croissants that practically melt in your mouth, while a fresh baguette complements every meal, making it ideal for dipping or savoring with cheese. And we cannot forget the exquisite crème brûlée, where a creamy center meets a satisfying crack of caramelized sugar, producing a delightful textural contrast. The secret lies in the prioritization of quality ingredients, skilled craftsmanship, and the passion chefs infuse into every dish, transforming dining into an art that sparks joy and connection across the globe. Hard to believe, but chameleons strike with lightning speed. These remarkable reptiles are nature's silent snipers, capable of launching their tongues at a speed that would impress even the most advanced technologies. When prey approaches, chameleons employ a unique biological mechanism rather than leaping towards their meal. Hidden inside their heads is an ingenious spring system, featuring an elastic collagen sheath wrapped around a bone. When the chameleon decides to strike, this stored energy is unleashed, launching their elongated tongue to an impressive length, up to twice the size of its body. In just 0.11 seconds, the secret weapon lies at the tongue's tip, which is coated in a slippery mucus that adheres to unsuspecting insects, securing their meal as effectively as a suction cup. Powerful retractor muscles then pull the tongue back into the mouth with surgical accuracy. Some small chameleons generate mind-boggling speeds of over 50 gray, outpacing fighter jets in their tongue's acceleration. This stealthy, high-precision hunting method allows them to remain perfectly camouflaged among leaves while snatching fast-flying insects from a distance. It's not merely survival, it's a masterclass in evolutionary weaponry. This might surprise you: Liberia's bold ban on wild animal consumption. Following the devastating Ebola outbreak in 2014, Liberia made a critical decision to safeguard public health by prohibiting the eating of wild animals. This measure was essential because various species, like bats and primates, can harbor diseases that easily transfer to humans, posing significant health threats to communities. Recognizing the need for protein sources, the government did not leave people empty-handed. Instead, it promoted the sustainable practice of raising giant snails. These intriguing creatures are notable for their substantial size and rapid reproduction rates, making them an excellent alternative protein source. Not only do giant snails require minimal resources and space compared to traditional livestock, but they also contribute to a healthier environment by reducing the pressure on wild ecosystems. As locals began to incorporate giant snails into their diets, they discovered delicious new dishes that enriched their culinary traditions. This transition illustrates how innovative solutions can empower communities to navigate health crises while fostering environmental sustainability. Have you ever wondered why Madagascar dominates vanilla production? Madagascar is a true treasure trove when it comes to flavor and fragrance, leading the world in vanilla production by supplying an astounding 80% of the global market. This tiny island nation, often dubbed the vanilla capital of the world, produces the highly sought-after bourbon vanilla, known for its rich and creamy flavor. The island's unique climate, characterized by warm temperatures and abundant rainfall, creates ideal conditions for the vanilla orchid to thrive. However, the magic of Madagascar does not stop there. It is also a key player in the perfume industry, being a major producer of cloves and ylang-ylang. Cloves, with their warm and spicy aroma, are essential for both culinary delights and fragrant creations. Ylang-ylang, celebrated for its exotic floral scent, is a staple in luxury perfumes. The dedication of Madagascar's farmers, who meticulously hand-pollinate each vanilla flower, showcases their commitment to quality. So, next time you indulge in a delicious vanilla dessert or enjoy a fragrant perfume, remember that Madagascar's lush landscapes and hard-working communities bring those delightful experiences to life. Prepare to be amazed by lobster longevity. These fascinating creatures aren't just a delicacy. They're also among the longest-living crustaceans, known to survive for up to 50 years. Imagine a lobster navigating the vast ocean, maturing and expanding over decades. Scientists have found that lobsters possess a unique biological makeup that significantly slows their aging process. Unlike most animals, which show signs of wear and tear as they age, lobsters continue to grow without limit, thanks to their ability to produce a substance called telomerase. This enzyme enables them to repair their DNA and regenerate lost limbs, such as claws, after fights with predators. This remarkable adaptability allows lobsters to thrive despite threats in their environments. As they mature, their shells exhibit a mesmerizing spectrum of colors, providing a visual spectacle of their life journey. So, the next time you encounter a lobster, think about the impressive history it embodies, perhaps even longer than some of your favorite movies. Isn't it incredible to consider? What other secrets might be lurking beneath the waves? What if I told you about the Sonoran Desert's wonders? This incredible expanse stretches across Arizona and California in the United States, as well as in the Mexican states of Sonora and Baja California, covering about 311,000 square kilometers. Imagine a landscape so vast that it's hard to picture. The Sonoran Desert stands out as North America's largest desert and is known for its extreme heat, with temperatures reaching a blistering 80 degrees Celsius, around 176 degrees Fahrenheit. This remarkable climate has created a unique ecosystem that sustains a variety of resilient plants and animals. For instance, the iconic saguaro cactus can grow to be over 40 feet tall, while the desert blooms with vibrant wildflowers after seasonal rains, showcasing unexpected beauty. Moreover, wildlife such as the Gila monster and the desert tortoise thrive under these harsh conditions, showcasing their incredible adaptations. Exploring the Sonoran Desert reveals a rich tapestry of life and survival, proving that even in the most challenging environments, nature can flourish in astonishing ways. Turns out, the truth is that North Korea runs on cash. In this isolated nation, cash reigns supreme as credit cards, and online transactions are nearly non-existent. Most North Koreans conduct their daily purchases using physical currency, creating a unique economic environment. The primary currency, the North Korean won, struggles to gain any recognition on the global stage, leading many to prefer more stable currencies, such as the US dollar or Chinese yuan. Imagine living in a place where the convenience of electronic payments is merely a fantasy. That describes the typical experience for many citizens of North Korea. This cash-only lifestyle not only reflects the country's strict regulations, but also highlights its focus on minimizing external influences, leading to a tightly controlled economic practice. For those navigating daily life in North Korea, using cash is simply routine. While the absence of digital banking might seem intimidating to us, it's the norm for them, akin to visiting a foreign land where every transaction happens through physical cash. How does this shape their economy and daily lives? Here's what actually happens when coffee meets sand. In Turkey, coffee isn't merely a beverage, it's a vibrant cultural experience that tantalizes the senses. Instead of conventional brewing methods, Turkish coffee is crafted using a unique technique that employs hot sand. The coffee is prepared in a small, traditional copper pot, known as a sezve, which is nestled in the heated sand. This unusual method ensures that the coffee heats gradually and evenly, resulting in a rich, full-bodied flavor that aficionados claim is unmatched. As the sezve warms in the sand, the coffee bubbles and froths, allowing aromatic oils to escape and infuse the brew with its distinctive taste. But the magic of Turkish coffee extends beyond its flavor. It serves as a social ritual, bringing friends and family together. As coffee aficionados gather around, they share laughter and stories, creating bonds that last a lifetime. Once brewed, the coffee is carefully poured into tiny cups, where the grounds settle at the bottom, adding a delightful complexity to every sip. So, if you find yourself indulging in this sand-brewed beverage in Turkey, know that you're not just having coffee. You're embracing a rich tradition steeped in history. Let's uncover the truth about the pufferfish. This fascinating creature may seem small and harmless, but it possesses a remarkable defense mechanism that transforms it into a living landmine. When pufferfish feel threatened, they rapidly gulp water or air, inflating their bodies to several times their normal size. This sudden metamorphosis turns them into a spiky orb, making them difficult for predators to bite or swallow. Not only does this fish inflate, but many species also harbor tetrodotoxin, one of nature's most deadly poisons, concentrated in its liver, skin, and ovaries. A mere grain of this toxin can be lethal, posing a serious risk to anyone who isn't careful, especially for those who consume it, as the delicacy known as fugu in Japan, where only trained chefs are permitted to prepare it. Researchers are also fascinated by how pufferfish manage their remarkable inflation, utilizing flexible internal chambers and muscular valves to intake water rapidly. By studying this unique mechanism, scientists hope to inspire advancements in expandable materials for technology and medicine. The pufferfish exemplifies how appearances can be deceiving and how the best defense can be an unexpected surprise. Why exactly does your hair grow so fast? Hair growth is a fascinating process that begins deep within your scalp, where hair follicles work tirelessly to produce new hair cells daily. These tiny but powerful structures are the reason your locks flourish. On average, hair grows about half an inch or 1.25 centimeters each month, but factors like genetics and diet play a crucial role in determining how well your hair thrives. If you come from a family with thick, rapidly growing hair, chances are you might inherit those traits. However, it's not just about your genes. Nourishing your body can significantly impact hair growth too. Incorporating a balanced diet rich in essential vitamins and minerals, particularly biotin, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids, can enhance the health of your hair. A well-nourished body promotes a healthy scalp, which is vital for optimal growth. So, the next time you run your fingers through your hair, remember that beneath the surface, your follicles are hard at work creating the strands you love. What secrets does your hair hold? Have you ever wondered why Finland is the lake champion? This mesmerizing country boasts over 188,000 lakes, far exceeding the famous title of Land of 1,000 Lakes. Covering about 10% of Finland's total area, these shimmering lakes shape the picturesque landscape, serving as serene backdrops for both residents and visitors. The pristine waters not only enhance the country's natural beauty, but also support a rich ecosystem teeming with diverse fish, birds, and plant species. Popular activities abound in these lakes, especially during the sunlit days of summer, when people flock to engage in swimming, fishing, kayaking, and boating. As temperatures dip in winter, the lakes transform into frozen wonderlands, inviting ice fishing and skating enthusiasts to take center stage. Given this incredible abundance and variety, Finland truly shines as a paradise for nature lovers and outdoor adventurers. Whether you prefer the stillness of a foggy morning by the water or the thrill of paddling across a sunlit lake, there's something for everyone to discover in this enchanting Nordic haven. Have you ever wondered why Slovenia's Blood Castle captivates visitors? Nestled dramatically on a steep cliff above the enchanting lake, Bled Blood Castle, or Blejski Grad, is more than just a fortress. It is a remarkable historical landmark that draws tourists from around the globe. Recognized as the oldest castle in Slovenia, it not only showcases medieval architecture, but also offers breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape. A short, invigorating hike leads you to the castle's entrance, where you are greeted by sweeping vistas of Lake Bled, the picturesque island at its heart, and the majestic Julian Alps in the distance. As you stand on the castle grounds, you can almost hear the whispers of the past, echoing the tales of knights, nobles, and battles that shaped the region's history. This enchanting place serves as a perfect backdrop for photography, family outings, or a peaceful moment of reflection. Whether you are an adventure seeker, a history buff, or simply looking to breathe in the fresh mountain air, Blood Castle promises an unforgettable experience. So why not add it to your travel itinerary and explore this unique blend of nature and history? Can you imagine that jobs in North Korea aren't choices? In this isolated country, citizens live under a system where career options are dictated by the government. Rather than pursuing their passions, individuals are assigned jobs based on the needs of the state. For instance, an aspiring artist may find themselves producing goods in a factory, while a talented physician could end up performing manual labor instead of providing critical health care. This lack of autonomy not only stifles creativity, but also results in a workforce that is often mismatched with its capabilities and ambitions. To sum it up, the economic reality is stark. A dedicated doctor may earn a mere $3 to $5 a month, while factory workers could make just $1 to $2 for their hard labor. This meager income makes it incredibly difficult to support a family, amplifying the hardships faced by the population. Thus, the stringent regulations on employment and the bleak economic circumstances serve to profoundly shape the lives of North Koreans, making many of us realize how fortunate we are to enjoy the career freedoms and economic opportunities that are often taken for granted. Is it really true that Italy is a language treasure? Absolutely. While Italian is the primary language heard throughout this enchanting country, the reality is that Italy is a mosaic of dialects and regional languages. Each community showcases its unique speaking style, influenced by local history and traditions. For instance, venture just a few hundred kilometers from Florence to Naples, and you will encounter a dialect that may feel like a completely different language. Regional dialects like Sicilian, Neapolitan, and Venetian feature their own distinct grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. In fact, many locals take pride in their dialect, often choosing it over standard Italian for everyday conversations. This rich linguistic diversity highlights Italy's vibrant cultural heritage, showcasing how language evolves and adapts to different environments. So, whether you're savoring pizza in a bustling Neapolitan pizzeria or engaging with charming Venetians in a quiet cafe, you'll find that Italy's language landscape is just as colorful and captivating as its renowned art and mouth-watering cuisine. What will you learn about Italy's languages during your next visit? Prepare to be amazed by your body's cleanup crew. Phagocytosis is a fascinating process that showcases how our body performs its own version of spring cleaning. When cells die or become damaged, special white blood cells, known as phagocytes, act as tiny janitors, tirelessly working to maintain our health. Imagine these diligent cells patrolling your bloodstream, seeking out debris and unhealthy remnants that threaten well-being. Upon identifying these unwanted materials, phagocytes engulf and digest them, effectively breaking them down into smaller components that the body can reuse. This incredible recycling effort not only eliminates waste, but also recycles essential nutrients, thus giving our body a vital boost. Phagocytosis is an integral part of our immune response, actively defending us against infections and diseases by clearing out old cells to allow space for new, healthy ones. Each time a scratch heals or a cold passes, recall that a dedicated cleanup crew is hard at work, ensuring your health and vitality remain intact. Isn't it amazing how our body operates with such precision and efficiency? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Half Dome was once unreachable. This iconic granite giant looms over Yosemite National Park, soaring to an astonishing height of 842 feet. In the early 1900s, many believed its sheer walls were sealed off from adventurers, making it an imposing symbol of nature's might. For years, hikers gazed at Half Dome's majestic beauty, dreaming of summiting its peak, but thinking it impossible. Change arrived in 1875 when George Anderson, a daring visionary, defied the odds and became the first to reach its summit, inspiring countless others to follow in his footsteps. Fast forward to the late 1960s, and park rangers introduced cables to assist hikers up the notoriously steep ascent. Now, thousands take on this thrilling challenge each year, rewarded with panoramic vistas that extend into infinity. Climbing Half Dome is not just about reaching a peak, it's a quest into the breathtaking heart of nature. As each climber grasps the cables to ascend, they feel a surge of triumph, standing atop a once unscalable pinnacle. This remarkable journey transforms Half Dome from an unreachable marvel into an iconic destination for all adventurers. Here's what actually happens when sloths carry gardens. Sloths have a unique lifestyle that transforms them into living ecosystems. As they move slowly through the trees, their fur becomes a haven for algae, fungi, and tiny insects, effectively turning them into mobile rainforests. The presence of algae not only helps sloths blend into their surroundings, providing excellent camouflage against predators, but also might supply nutrients that sloths absorb through their skin. This relationship creates a moist and stable microclimate that is perfect for various forms of life. Interestingly, specific species of moths have evolved to thrive in sloth fur, laying their eggs in the sloth's droppings, a perfect example of cohabitation. Biologists have even discovered unique antibiotic-producing fungi dwelling within this furry habitat, showcasing a biodiversity that's rarely found anywhere else on Earth. So next time you spot a sloth, remember it's more than just a sluggish animal. It's a remarkable life-giver, intricately connected to an entire ecosystem that flourishes on its back. Have you ever wondered why Mars had massive tsunamis? Recent evidence suggests that the red planet wasn't merely a dry, dusty landscape. It once experienced extraordinary cataclysmic events, including enormous tsunamis triggered by meteor strikes. Imagine towering waves reaching heights of up to 50 meters crashing onto Martian shores. Scientists believe these waves formed when large space rocks collided with Mars's surface, sending shock waves through the planet's crust and unleashing torrents of water. The remnants of these ancient tsunamis reveal themselves in distinctive geological features, such as wave-like patterns and sediment deposits, hinting at a past filled with watery chaos. Though Mars is currently inhospitable, these discoveries imply it might have once had conditions suitable for liquid water, raising fascinating questions about the planet's potential to support life. By studying these Martian tsunamis, researchers deepen our understanding of the planet's history, while igniting our wonder about the universe and all its unexpected surprises. Could we find more clues about the possibility of life elsewhere in our solar system? Ever thought about why water flows red in Antarctica? At the stunning Taylor Island, you'll find a jaw-dropping natural wonder known as the Blood Falls. This captivating waterfall isn't the typical sight of clear blue water. Instead, it pours out with a deep, unusual red hue, resembling blood. This striking appearance raises eyebrows and fuels curiosity among visitors and scientists alike. So, what causes this vibrant color? The answer lies in the iron-rich water that seeps from beneath the glacier. As this water, which is extremely saline and acidic, flows to the surface, it encounters oxygen in the air. This interaction triggers oxidation, turning the water into that vivid red color that seems almost otherworldly. Blood Falls serves as a fascinating example of how Earth's unique geological and climatic conditions can create spectacular natural phenomena. Despite its unsettling look, the water results from a complex process beneath the icy surface, demonstrating the incredible diversity of life and environments that persist in even the harshest conditions, such as Antarctica. Did you know that chameleons communicate through color changes? This fascinating fact flips the whole story about chameleon color change. While many believe that these remarkable lizards alter their hue solely for camouflage, the truth is far more complex. Chameleons use their vibrant colors to convey various messages, including mood, temperature, and social interactions. For instance, when they feel chilly, they darken their skin to absorb more heat, while in warmer conditions, they lighten up to reflect sunlight. Male chameleons often showcase bright colors to attract mates or assert dominance over rivals. This intricate process isn't merely about pigment shuffling. It involves sophisticated nanotechnology. Tiny crystals in their skin manipulate light reflection by changing their spacing. Nerve signals can adjust these distances within milliseconds, allowing chameleons to masterfully control their color displays. Through every shift in color, these creatures create a dynamic language of emotion, communication, and thermoregulation, transforming themselves into living billboards of reptilian expression. You won't believe this about Banff National Park. This stunning gem in Canada is more than just majestic mountain views and wildlife. It's home to rejuvenating natural hot springs that have drawn visitors for centuries. The Banff Upper Hot Springs offer a serene escape after adventuring through this breathtaking landscape. In winter, thrill-seekers flock to the park's exhilarating ski slopes, where both beginners and seasoned skiers can carve their paths down powdery hills, surrounded by towering peaks. But Banff isn't just a winter wonderland. As seasons shift, hikers can traverse diverse trails that lead through lush forests and past rugged cliffs, revealing the park's vibrant ecosystems. One of the must-visit attractions is the Glacier Skywalk, a remarkable suspension bridge that juts out over a striking canyon, providing unparalleled views of cascading waterfalls and wildlife bustling below. With countless activities available, from soaking in warm waters to hiking scenic pathways, Banff National Park is truly a paradise for nature enthusiasts and adventurers alike. What unforgettable experience will you dive into first? Believe it or not, penguins huddle to survive Antarctica's cold. In the harsh conditions of Antarctica, where temperatures can plunge below 40 degrees and fierce winds can reach speeds of over 100 km/h, emperor penguins have perfected an extraordinary survival technique: synchronized group huddling. Thousands of male penguins come together to form tightly packed circles, acting as living thermal blankets to keep warm during the relentless polar winter. While they incubate eggs for months on end, these penguins take turns rotating from the edge of the huddle to the warmer center, an ingenious strategy that protects them from the biting cold. This coordinated movement resembles a flowing wave, ensuring that no individual penguin is exposed to the frigid air for too long. Remarkably, the temperature at the core of the huddle can reach nearly 40 degrees, significantly warmer than the surrounding environment. Scientists have likened the huddle structure to complex principles in fluid dynamics, making it an interesting subject of study in energy efficiency. Once regarded as chaotic by ancient explorers, these gatherings are now recognized as one of nature's most disciplined survival techniques, showcasing the elegant strategies animals deploy in extreme habitats. What if I told you squirrels are memory masters? Believe it or not, squirrels remember hundreds of hidden nuts. These clever creatures rely on incredible spatial memory to find up to 300 food caches months after they've buried them. Instead of using their sense of smell, squirrels depend on visual and environmental cues to create mental maps of their stashes. They pay attention to distinctive features like tree shapes, rock patterns, and land slopes, allowing them to pinpoint their hidden treasures even long after winter has begun. In scientific experiments, these furry foragers have demonstrated remarkable skills, consistently identifying their own buried food despite the presence of decoys. Adding to their intrigue, squirrels sometimes practice deceptive catching, where they pretend to hide nuts while closely observed, only to relocate the real ones later. This behavior highlights their intelligence and adaptability. Interestingly, indigenous myths in North America often depict squirrels as shrewd and resourceful beings. Now we understand why. Not only do their caching habits ensure their survival, but they also play a vital role in forest growth, as many forgotten nuts sprout into new trees, Who knew squirrels could be such crucial partners in nature's reforestation efforts? This might surprise you. Cities are becoming emptier. As the cost of living skyrockets, many affluent residents are making the difficult decision to leave urban centers in search of more affordable lifestyles. Cities like San Francisco and New York, once vibrant and alive with activity, are experiencing a noticeable drop in their populations. This shift significantly affects those unable to move, such as low-income families and individuals who face an uphill battle against rising rents. As wealthier residents exit, local economies take a hit from dwindling consumer spending, which can lead to reduced funding for essential services like education and healthcare that the remaining community relies on. The exodus creates a ripple effect. Fewer tax contributions mean less money for public transportation, schools, and social programs. Consequently, these changes exacerbate the challenges faced by those left behind, potentially leading to increased poverty and social inequality. The pressing questions we must consider are: how can urban living remain viable and affordable for everyone? What innovative solutions can we pursue to aid those caught in the urban affordability crisis? You might be shocked to learn that flags can surprise. While most flags around the globe feature a rectangular shape, some fascinating exceptions break the mold. For instance, both Switzerland and Vatican City showcase square flags that stand out among their counterparts. Switzerland's flag displays a bold white cross on a red background, symbolizing peace and equality, while Vatican City's design, though simple, carries profound religious significance. However, the true standout is Nepal's flag, which is unlike any other. Shaped as two stacked triangles, it represents the majestic Himalayan mountains. This distinctive design not only highlights Nepal's breathtaking landscape, but also embodies the nation's rich culture and identity. The unique forms of these flags remind us how design can narrate a country's story, weaving together its history, values, and natural beauty into what might seem like simply colorful pieces of fabric. So, next time you see a flag, think about the deeper meanings and traditions they might represent. Isn't it fascinating how much they can tell us? Let's uncover the truth about toxic water and food supply. Toxic water can profoundly disrupt our food systems, threatening both wildlife and human health. When rivers, lakes, and oceans become contaminated with pollutants like heavy metals and chemicals, they transform into hazardous environments that drastically affect aquatic life. Fish and other marine species may die from exposure, causing a ripple effect throughout the ecosystem as animals higher up the food chain struggle to find adequate food sources. The reality is even bleaker on land, where water contamination can leach into surrounding agricultural areas. As a result, farmland may lose its fertility, leading to reduced crop yields and making it increasingly difficult for farmers to grow the food needed to nourish growing populations. This situation creates a vicious cycle of food shortages, forcing communities to abandon their homes in search of safer environments and healthier food options. The effects of toxic water go beyond ecological collapse, as they can also compromise human health, livelihoods, and overall well-being. How can we tackle this urgent problem to prevent a looming crisis? Have you ever wondered why Greenland isn't green? In the late 10th century, Eric the Red, an exiled Viking, discovered a vast icy island and cleverly named it Grenland, or Greenland, to attract settlers. He understood that potential colonists would be deterred by the island's endless snow, so he opted for a name that suggested lush, fertile lands. Surprisingly, the southern tip of Greenland does indeed feature green valleys during summer, but a striking 80% of the island is shrouded beneath a massive ice sheet. This strategic naming became a fantastic piece of Viking real estate marketing. The allure of Greenland drew numerous Norse settlers, allowing colonies to flourish for centuries. Even after the disappearance of these settlements, the name persisted, forever inscribed in maps and the collective imagination. Today, the tale of Greenland serves as a compelling reminder of how powerful names can be, shaping perceptions and influencing actions, much like swords and sails once did. So, next time you hear about Greenland, remember that its name is more about fantasy than reality. Isn't that fascinating? Why exactly does Iceland surprise so many visitors? Iceland, commonly thought of as a land of ice, reveals a more complex identity. Early Norse explorers, arriving during winter, encountered snowstorms and icy cliffs, leading them to name it Island or Iceland. However, this name masks the island's fiery nature. It is one of the most volcanically active regions on Earth. Beneath the surface and amidst the dramatic landscapes, geothermal springs, geysers, and lush green pastures thrive, making parts of Iceland greener than its neighbor, Greenland. Over the centuries, this ironic naming has produced a poetic misdirection, as Viking sagas depict Iceland as a land of both enchanting beauty and harsh brutality, filled with gods and giants. Modern visitors are captivated by this striking contrast, where ancient glaciers and rugged lava fields coexist with vibrant cities powered by geothermal energy. As travelers explore Iceland, they discover that its name tells only half the story. Its true essence is a breathtaking blend of opposites that continually astonishes all who step foot on its shores. Surprisingly, it's a fact that you won't believe how much Singaporeans love their pets. In Singapore, the bond between people and animals is truly something special. This vibrant city-state thrives not only for humans, but also as a paradise for pets. Imagine a place where furry friends enjoy pet-friendly spas and swimming pools, designed just for their relaxation and fun. Many establishments go above and beyond, offering gourmet meals that can delight even the pickiest of pets, along with luxurious pampering treatments. The dedication doesn't stop at cafes and spas. Specialized taxi services ensure pets are transported comfortably and safely throughout the city. This immense love for animal companionship is deeply rooted in the cultural values of Singaporeans, highlighting their emphasis on care and community. It's common to spot dogs enjoying a leisurely stroll alongside their owners, in parks or lounging in outdoor cafes. With countless services tailored to four-legged companions, it's clear that in Singapore, pets are cherished family members. So, if you visit, don't be surprised to see a pup getting the royal treatment right next to its owner. Guess what really drives? What if penicillin was tested on the wrong animal? Just imagine if, instead of rabbits and mice, scientists had tested penicillin on guinea pigs. In 1929, Alexander Fleming made a groundbreaking discovery when he identified penicillin as an antibiotic. However, its journey to becoming known as the miracle drug faced a major hurdle. The original testing plan included guinea pigs, but researchers soon learned that these small mammals experience severe adverse reactions to penicillin due to its toxicity to their gut flora. Luckily, scientists pivoted to testing on mice and rabbits, who tolerated the drug well and allowed for further research. This crucial decision meant the difference between medical advancement and losing a potential life-saving treatment. Had guinea pigs been the test subjects, penicillin might have been dismissed as dangerous, dramatically altering the course of medical history. Instead, it went on to treat infections for countless soldiers during World War II and usher in the antibiotic era. This incident highlights just how pivotal small choices can be in the scientific field, impacting countless lives and shaping our healthcare system. This might surprise you, What lives in the Challenger Deep? The Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench, plunging an astonishing 36,070 feet, about 10,994 meters, below the ocean's surface, represents the deepest point on Earth. To visualize this incredible depth, imagine dropping Mount Everest into this vast abyss. Its peak would still lie over a mile underwater. The extreme conditions at this depth create a world of intense pressure, over 1,000 times that of sea level, making survival incredibly challenging. Yet, life persists in such an inhospitable environment. Interesting creatures like the amphipod, which can withstand the crushing pressure, and various gelatinous species have evolved specialized adaptations to thrive there. While exploring this enigmatic deep-sea realm is difficult, scientists have conducted limited manned and unmanned missions that unveil remarkable insights into deep-sea biodiversity and geological phenomena. This hidden universe is not just an alien landscape. It plays a pivotal role in Earth's climate and oceanic systems. So, next time you ponder the ocean's mysteries, remember the extraordinary life and secrets lurking in the Challenger Deep. Is it really true that redheads gather in Tilburg? Each year, the city of Tilburg in the Netherlands turns into a vibrant hub for more than 20,000 natural redheads from over 80 countries during the extraordinary Redhead Days. What originally started as a photography project has blossomed into a magnificent global celebration of the unique traits and identities that define red-haired individuals. Imagine parades filled with people showcasing fiery copper, radiant auburn, and delightful strawberry blonde hair. This festival is not just a feast for the eyes, it's a platform for storytelling, art workshops, and live music that foster connection. Attendees share invaluable tips on sun protection and hair care while discussing the stereotypes they face. Such numbers highlight how rare redheads are, making up less than 2% of the global population. Here in Tilburg, red-haired individuals discover not just acceptance, but an empowering sense of community and belonging. The festival exemplifies that diversity isn't merely something to tolerate. It's a vibrant tapestry that merits joyous and loud celebration. What's better than being proud of who you are? What if I told you Hatshepsut built an ancient marvel? The Temple of Hatshepsut in Egypt stands as a testament to the brilliance of one of history's few female pharaohs. Constructed in the 15th century BCE, this incredible structure is located in the captivating Deir el-Bahari, where the towering cliffs create a stunning backdrop. Visitors are greeted by grand colonnades and majestic statues that depict Hatshepsut's triumphs. Intricately carved reliefs narrate her journey, showcasing her strategic vision and extraordinary accomplishments in a time when women rarely held power. What makes this temple even more remarkable is Hatshepsut's audacity. She not only rose to power, but also defied societal norms to commission this impressive funerary temple as a tribute to her reign and the divine. Today, tourists from all over the world marvel at both the architectural brilliance and the rich history embedded within its walls. Standing at the Temple of Hatshepsut is not just a visit to an ancient site. It's an encounter with the legacy of a woman who shattered expectations and paved the way for future generations of female leaders. Isn't it inspiring to think that greatness knows no gender? Did you know that glass frogs reveal their inner secrets? This incredible amphibian, native to the rainforests of Ecuador, boasts a striking feature: partially transparent skin. Imagine gazing at a frog and witnessing its heart pulse and vibrant organs functioning right beneath the surface. That's what some glass frogs allow. These remarkable creatures typically showcase clear bellies and occasionally even their backs are transparent. This extraordinary adaptation not only enhances their camouflage, making it challenging for predators like birds and snakes to spot them, but also aids scientists in studying their biology without causing harm. In addition to their captivating appearance, glass frogs play a crucial role in the ecosystem by helping regulate insect populations and acting as indicators of environmental health. Their presence signals a thriving environment, while their decline warns of ecological issues. Next time you hear about frogs, remember the enchanting glass frog and its amazing features that offer a glimpse into the wonders of nature. You might be shocked to learn that unknown callers can deceive you. In the digital age, your phone serves as both a lifeline and a landmine. Surveys reveal that over 67% of people wisely ignore calls from unfamiliar numbers, and it's a cautious choice. Modern scammers have become adept at using spoofed caller ID to impersonate trusted institutions like banks, government agencies, or even your own family members. These deceitful calls often employ social engineering tactics, leveraging false alarms, emotional manipulation, or astonishing offers that seem too good to be true. Fraudsters also utilize robocalls to explore your habits, secretly collecting valuable data about you. Experts recommend using call-blocking apps to thwart these scams, reporting suspicious numbers to authorities, and allowing unfamiliar calls to go to voicemail. Some smartphones even come equipped with artificial intelligence that screens and transcribes unknown callers in real time, adding another layer of protection. So, the next time your phone rings from unknown, think twice before answering. It might just be a clever ruse, where the scariest part is how convincingly they can mimic reality. Turns out the truth is that chicken prices are soaring. Chicken breasts have seen a surprising rise in cost, averaging about $13.30 per kilogram. This price hike is noteworthy, especially since chicken has historically been a staple protein for families around the world. So, what's driving these elevated prices? One major factor is the increase in demand for chicken, as more people embrace healthier lifestyles that emphasize lean proteins. Additionally, the costs associated with chicken production have risen due to higher expenses in feed, transportation, and labor, particularly as global markets shift. The COVID-19 pandemic further complicated matters, causing significant disruptions in supply chains and making it challenging for farms to deliver their products consistently. On top of these economic factors, environmental concerns have led to stricter regulations on farming practices, which can further inflate costs. Nonetheless, chicken breasts remain an incredibly versatile ingredient, suitable for a wide variety of dishes, from stir-fries to grills. While the price at the grocery store may be higher than usual, the nutritional benefits and diverse culinary uses make chicken a serious contender for your meal planning. Why exactly does K-pop training demand so much dedication? The journey to become a K-pop idol is nothing short of intense and fascinating. Major entertainment companies like SM Entertainment, YG Entertainment, and Hive Corporation have crafted rigorous training programs designed to transform hopeful trainees into polished performers. These comprehensive systems encompass not only singing and dancing, but also crucial lessons on fashion, stage presence, and effective media interactions. Imagine being as young as 10 or 11, dedicating years to perfect your art before stepping onto a stage. The process can be grueling, often featuring long hours of practice and fierce competition among aspiring idols. Many trainees face taxing schedules that push their limits, but the potential rewards are extraordinary. Iconic groups such as BTS and Blackpink serve as prime examples of how dedication, talent, and a dash of luck culminate in global stardom. Their meteoric rise underlines the commitment embedded in the K-pop training culture, revealing the significant investment of time and effort that can lead to immense success in this dynamic industry. Hard to believe, but huskies love the cold. Siberian huskies are remarkable dogs, expertly bred by the Chukchi tribe of Northeast Asia to not just endure, but thrive in icy conditions. Their unique physical features make them exceptional winter companions. For instance, their thick double coat acts as insulation, allowing them to maintain body heat even in frigid temperatures. Additionally, their bushy tails serve a clever purpose. When they curl up to sleep, these tails can cover their noses, adding an extra layer of warmth. This breed doesn't merely survive in extreme cold, they excel. Trained to pull sleds over long distances, huskies display both impressive strength and considerable stamina in harsh environments. The Chukchi people depended on them for transportation and hunting, developing a strong bond with these loyal canines. Interestingly, huskies are adaptable, capable of moving through various terrains, which makes them perfect for the rugged Arctic landscape. Today, they are often seen in winter sports or as cherished family pets, enchanting us with their playful spirit and striking looks. With a history rooted in survival, these dogs truly illustrate nature's incredible ability to adapt. Believe it or not, pirates believed earrings improved eyesight. This quirky belief originated from an age when sailors spent long days navigating vast oceans, eager to discover any means to enhance their vision. Pirates, with their adventurous spirits, were especially superstitious about precious metals like gold and silver, convinced they held mystical powers. They wore earrings not merely as bold fashion statements, but as charms thought to ward off ailments or sharpen their eyesight. Picture a fierce pirate, an eye patch over one eye and a shiny earring dangling from the other, boldly steering through perilous waters with an unwavering gaze. While there is no scientific evidence supporting the notion that a shiny earring can boost your vision, after all, you can't simply wear a jewel to read a map. This charming superstition has influenced our imagery of pirates throughout history. Today, we often visualize these swashbucklers as tough figures adorned with extravagant earrings. So the next time a pirate flashes a grin on screen, remember, those jewels tell a tale of adventure, superstition, and the unique blend of style and mythology that colors the lore of piracy. Let's uncover the truth about the Kuwaiti dinar. It's an impressively unique currency that stands at the top of the global financial ladder. The Kuwaiti dinar is celebrated as the most valuable currency in the world, trading at about $330 USD for just one dinar. This remarkable value stems from Kuwait's whopping oil reserves and its robust oil export industry. As one of the world's largest oil producers, Kuwait's economy thrives on oil exports, which generate significant revenue and stabilize the dinar. The Kuwaiti government maintains strict financial policies that promote economic stability, significantly limiting inflation. This careful management allows the dinar to retain its strength even during turbulent economic times, which is a rarity among currencies. Unlike many others that might lose value due to political issues or market fluctuations, the dinar remains resilient. Holding Kuwaiti dinars means enjoying substantial purchasing power compared to other currencies, making it an attractive option for travelers and investors alike. If you're curious about global finance or planning an adventure, the fascinating prominence of the Kuwaiti dinar is certainly worthy of your attention. Did you know that Americans eat 100 acres of pizza daily? Each day, folks across the United States devour this incredible amount, leading to a staggering 3 billion pizzas consumed every year. This enormous appetite for pizza not only showcases our love for this easy delight, but also reflects broader food trends in America. The popularity of pizza can be attributed to its flexibility. It can be customized with endless toppings, from pepperoni to kale, catering to all taste preferences. But pizza isn't the only crowd pleaser in the culinary landscape. Americans also enjoy around 20 billion hot dogs and 50 billion hamburgers annually. These classic foods play significant roles during BBQs, sporting events, and family gatherings, bringing friends and families together for fun and celebration. The crispy crust of New York-style pizza and juicy cheeseburgers served at summer cookouts highlight how intertwined food is with cultural traditions. As you savor your next slice or grill some hot dogs, consider the cultural significance these meals hold in uniting people, and whether our love for such comfort foods will continue to shape our food industry trends. What if I told you roots can build bridges? In the state of Meghalaya, India, you can witness a remarkable fusion of nature and human creativity. The Khasi tribe has developed an extraordinary method for constructing living root bridges, using the roots of the native fig trees. Instead of relying on conventional materials like wood or steel, they carefully guide the roots to intertwine and form solid structures over rivers and streams. This innovative technique requires patience, as it can take years or even decades for these natural bridges to fully mature. Once established, they can bear the weight of multiple people, standing resilient against Meghalaya's heavy rainfall and challenging landscapes. These bridges don't just serve a practical purpose, they add breathtaking beauty to the landscape, becoming integral parts of the community. Today, visitors flock to this region to admire these living marvels, gaining insight into the profound relationship between the local people and their environment. Each root bridge tells a unique story of sustainability and harmony, showcasing how traditional knowledge can inspire modern solutions. What if I told you, did you know ducks have amazing swimming feet? Ducks are fascinating creatures, perfectly adapted for life in aquatic environments. Their feet resemble nature's optimum paddles, equipped with webbed toes that enable them to glide easily across lakes and rivers. When ducks move their feet, the webbing stretches, creating a larger surface area that pushes against the water, providing a boost of speed and agility. But swimming isn't their only talent. Ducks possess a unique circulatory system that helps keep their feet warm, even in frigid water. Specially arranged blood vessels in their legs allow warm blood from their bodies to heat the cooler blood traveling back from their feet. This innovative system ensures that their toes stay comfortable, letting them wade into icy waters without feeling the chill. As you watch a duck paddling effortlessly, remember that those extraordinary feet are meticulously designed not just for swimming, but also for enduring cold temperatures. Isn't it remarkable how nature engineers such perfect adaptations? What if I told you penguins are social creatures? You might envision these iconic birds waddling alone across the frozen tundra. But in reality, penguins thrive in lively colonies, often numbering in the thousands. During breeding season, these colonies become bustling hubs of activity as penguins gather for safety and warmth. The colder Antarctic winds can be biting, but huddling together helps them conserve precious body heat. Imagine a vast gathering of penguins, all snuggling close to shield themselves from the icy chill while creating a sense of community. Besides warmth, these colonies play an essential role in protecting penguins from predators like seals and birds of prey. With so many pairs of eyes keeping watch, individual penguins can focus on raising their chicks, knowing that their neighbors are vigilant. This collective effort is vital because nurturing a penguin chick demands support from the whole group. It's truly a testament to the saying that it takes a village. So next time you spot a group of penguins, remember that they aren't just socializing, they're collaborating to face the harsh realities of their environment.